DreAllDay.com.
What up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. First of all, before I even get into this, I want to tell y'all that we back in business here with these videos. I know I haven't been doing a lot of commentary videos recently. I've been busy, moving around a lot, taking care of a lot of business. Actually just played in another tournament, 3-on-3 tournament up in New York this past weekend. But I'm back from that. That's neither here nor there. Let's get to the topic. I'm going to be back making more commentary videos. We got a new series called Ask the Expert. My trainer, Maria Solonskow, is going to be making video responses to you guys' questions about training your body, getting in shape athletically for your sport, whatever sport that happens to be. Don't even have to be basketball, but I'm sure most of y'all are basketball. So what we're about to talk about right now is my initial impressions. This is not really a full, I wouldn't even call this a full review because I only wore the shoes, only played in them once, one day. This is the Hyperdunk 2015 by, of course, y'all know the swoosh, by Nike. Thank you to the people at Finish Line actually for supplying us with these shoes. This is the shoe that I actually just played in, size 13. I played in these one time. I was playing outside, and we was playing on one of those courts. Any of y'all ever played in a 3-on-3 tournament where they got the court where it's kind of like they put it together as little squares and they kind of like plastic? It's like rubber / plastic, so it's a little bit bouncy, but it's not as unforgiving as concrete. So it's better than playing on concrete, but it's still not all that great. It's kind of bouncy and it's kind of slippery. So even no matter what kind of shoes you got on, it's going to slip a little bit. I actually slipped a couple times playing in these, but it wasn't because of the shoes, because the shoes are brand new. A brand new pair of shoes, as far in my experience, and I've been playing ball for 20 years, a brand new pair of shoes, you're going to have good grip. Basketball, if they basketball sneakers and you're playing on a basketball surface. But on that plastic type surface, it's hard to make hard cuts. At least it was for me. So anyway, my impression overall of the Hyperdunk 2015, I'm not going to take any points away for the slipping because again, I think that was more the surface than it was the actual shoe. My impression of the shoe is kind of bulky looking. It looks bulky if you look at it. It looks like they took the idea of the Kobe, I think the Kobe 9, the high top joint, and they kind of took that idea and molded it into what they made the Hyperdunk 2015. And for those of you who don't know, the Hyperdunk is my favorite performance basketball shoe. Actually, my number one would be the Nike Shox BB4, aka the Vince Carters, but they stopped making those after one run. These, the Hyperdunk, they've been running this series. They've been doing this model of shoe since what, 2008, when Kobe jumped over to Aston Martin in that video. That was Hyperdunk. That original one is still my favorite. So that was the original. Then they did the 2010. 11, 12, 13. Last year was the 14, which I didn't actually like. And this year is the 2015. My initial impression of this one is the shoe feels kind of bulky. Even though it's not, it's actually super light. If you feel this shoe, you ever held this shoe in your hand, despite how big it looks, it's actually super light. I'm not a huge fan of this upper here. This part here is very thin and it's a little bit too much. I feel like it's too much going on all up here. I like it when it's more like that mid-cut. This is, I don't even know what you want to call this, the way this is designed. I ain't no sneaker aficionado, so any of you who know better than me, you can go ahead and correct me in the comments if I get any of this terminology wrong, but I'm sure y'all will. I don't even have to say nothing. I like the tongue design. This color is cool. I like black and red colors. Again, the shoe is super light. When I was playing in it, I didn't have any problems. There was no point where I noticed my shoes. When I'm playing ball, there's certain things in the game you don't want to notice. You don't want to notice the refs, and you don't want to notice your shoes. And you don't want to notice your clothes either. So if you're messing with your clothes all game or your shoes all game, or you paying too much attention is being drawn by the referees, there's a problem. So those are the three things you don't want to have to pay no mind to. When the game is over, you'd be like, damn, I didn't even notice they was there. But anyway, with the shoes, I didn't notice anything, didn't have no problems, no twisted ankles. I don't usually have ankle issues. Nobody else who was wearing the shoes had any ankle problems. Nobody that I saw had any problems with their ankles wearing the shoes. Everybody seemed to be fine grip-wise, except for the slippery-ass surfaces outside. It got dust and dirt on it, so it's going to happen when you're playing outdoors. The inside of the shoe, I don't know how much you can see from this. I mean, it's not that thick of a sole. But again, no problems for me. I don't have any foot problems, no pain. Overall, my overall rating of this shoe is this is not the best Hyperdunk. The best Hyperdunk is still the original 2008 Hyperdunk. They haven't outdone that shoe yet. Maybe the 2010. Those first couple models were pretty similar. But after that, Nike's done a lot of innovating with the way they design it, the way it looks, and I guess their technical specialists have changed things based on the performance of the athletes, but I still haven't liked the Hyperdunk as much as I like the 2008. None of the ones that have come out in the last 4 years, I haven't liked any of them as much as I like the original. This one's all right. As far as hooping, I'm probably not even going to play ball in this, actually. I was telling people after playing that tournament, these I probably wear off the court. These feel like more off the court shoes to me than on the court. I'm not going to play ball in these, but they are super light. So for those of you who like light shoes, they are super light. I know a lot of players have something mental about playing in low cut shoes, so these definitely are not low cut. You can lace these all the way up to the top and you'll feel very secure. You'll feel like you got a boot around your foot. Definitely very secure. The tongue is real thick. I like when the tongue's thick because you feel it on the top of your foot. You don't want to feel no pain on the top of your foot. As far as the sides right here, I know some people sometimes have trouble with these parts of the shoe like rubbing up against the surface of your foot, the top surface of your foot. By the end of the day, I started to feel it a little bit, but that might just be the fact that I'm walking around with basketball shoes on all day, and we talking like 6-8 hours with the shoes on. That was just a little thing. It wasn't no pain. I wasn't bleeding or nothing like that, but I just felt it. That's all I can say. It wasn't anything bad. Overall, if this was the only pair of ball shoes I had, I'd be satisfied. I'd make it work with these, no problem at all. I just happen to be fortunate enough that I got more than one pair of basketball shoes, so I can choose to not play in these. But if these are the only pair you got, you be good. You don't have to make no excuses. The shoes won't cause you no problems. If you got game, you still gonna have game, and if you don't, you still won't, no matter the fact that you had these shoes or you didn't. So that's my initial impression of the Hyperdunk 2015. Y'all let me know what you think. If you want to see me talk about more shoes that I got, I do want to make a video where I talk about like all the Hyperdunks. I actually think I got every pair that I bought of Hyperdunks. I think I still own at least one pair. So I want to do a video where I'm going to talk about all the Hyperdunks in a row, how they compare to each other. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see me do a video like that. And if you want to hear me talk more about shoes that I wear, again, I ain't no sneaker aficionado. I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not an expert on the technical aspects of this stuff. But if y'all want to hear me talk about it more, let me know in the comments. And I can do more of these easily. Because again, we about to start putting out some more of these commentary videos. I haven't been doing it recently because we've been running around a lot. But now we back. We back in business. Dre all day. Hyperdunk 2015. Work on your fucking game. Let's do it.
Thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you follow all my top content up here. Follow me on all your favorite social networks right over here. And make sure you are subscribed to catch all the new content I put on this channel every single day. Work on your game.